$55,000 runners and everyone's a winner. Hello, everybody, and welcome to live coverage of the Schneider Electric Paris Marathon. We're at the finish line on Avenue Foch, where it's, 4 hours, 57 minutes since they set off this morning through the streets of the French capital on what's been a sunny and warm day. Hello, everyone. I'm François Picard, and with us to show you those that are living their dream or enduring it accordingly are, first of all, we have with us Peggy Bruguière, who is at K30, a grueling K30, that wall that many marathoners hit. We're going to be crossing over to her live in just a few minutes. Joining us throughout the race, Baptiste Favlos. Right now, he has been last spotted somewhere near Place de la Concorde in the center of Paris. We'll be crossing over to him as well. Now, we could show you as well that you can react throughout with the hashtag Paris Marathon. We could with your messages, be it on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, the Schneider Electric Paris Marathon, where we can even show you some of those comments now. Carla is with me. She's handing me the iPad. We have Cecilia, who said warm thoughts for all of those taking part today. I was with it. I was there last year, and it was the most beautiful sporting experience of my life. Well, let's find out if it is indeed the most beautiful sporting experience of their lives for some of those who are crossing over. Now, do you speak English? Yes? Hello. How did it go today?
It was really hard today, really. But we are really happy to have finished. He was better than me, so I followed during 42 kilometers.
You went with your friend and you stayed together?
Yeah, he stayed before and I follow. And you know, the end is really hard because it's going up and up, and all the Bois de Boulogne here, it's really hard.
Yeah, it's kilometer 39. Suddenly it starts to go up.
Yes, and it's going up till the end. And the last kilometers I was off. He helps me because I feel bad.
Your first marathon?
Second time.
Second time?
Yeah.
Under 5 hours? How do you feel?
Yeah, under 5 hours. We were about 4 hours. We checked for 4 hours. We tried.
Is this what you wanted? Was it worth it?
I hope so. Right.
Well, thanks a lot. And
thank you.
And I hope you get plenty of refreshments. Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. So there you have it. Just one of those. And again, you can give us your thoughts and comments. If you've been running the marathon, if you have friends running it, on the hashtag Paris Marathon. Let's cross now to Peggy Bruguière. Peggy, you heard about how it's hard at kilometer 39. It's hard where you are.
It's very hard, and here people talk about a wall. They say that there is a wall climbing in their body, and the body says stop. So for that, there are a lot of volunteers here who gives bottle of waters. There are some fruit, there are cakes, there are a lot of things. And I want to present you Jérôme.
Bonjour.
Bonjour Jérôme.
Bonjour, tu vas bien?
Vous êtes
je suis un ancien marathonien, ouais. Tout à fait, voilà.
Et alors, qu'est-ce que vous faites ici?
Alors ici, je centralise, j'organise le ravitaillement numéro 6. Alors le ravitaillement numéro 6, il est un peu particulier, c'est qu'on est au niveau du mur. Pour les marathoniens, c'est un grand mot.
Qu'est-ce que c'est le mur? Racontez-moi.
Ah, c'est où le corps commence à dire oups, je suis un peu fatigué. Voilà, moi un peu beaucoup même. Mais donc là, on est là pour soutenir les coureurs. Donc on est là pour distribuer de l'eau.
Est-ce que vous pouvez me montrer qu'est-ce qu'il y a sur les tables? On peut y aller ou pas ensemble?
Il n'y a pas de souci pour ça. Alors, je suis pas. Voilà. Alors là, tu as tout ce qui est eau. On a une vingtaine de mètres de bouteilles d'eau. Après, tu as tout ce qui est bananes, fruits secs. Et on y va.
Let's go, because there are a lot of bananas. Water. So what is important to eat? Qu'est-ce qu'il est important de manger quand on court?
Moi, j'aime bien manger, c'est des raisins, un peu de sucre. Puis boire beaucoup, surtout beaucoup s'alimenter en eau surtout. L'eau sucrée, il faut s'alimenter pour que le corps puisse récupérer au mieux, quoi.
D'ailleurs, on le voit, les gens ici se jettent sur...
T'as les bananes, les oranges, le sucre, le raisin. Après, t'as un peu de salé avec les bretzels. Voilà. Donc là, ici, sur ce stand-là, sur le ravitaillement-là, on est 110 bénévoles.
110 bénévoles.
110 bénévoles.
Et alors, combien il y a de tonnes de nourriture là sur ce stand?
Alors ici, tu as 2 tonnes de bananes, 2 tonnes d'oranges. On va distribuer 64 000 bouteilles d'eau. Donc c'est quand même une grosse quantité. Et on a plus de 300 sacs de bretzel en tout, à peu près, grossièrement. Donc c'est une grosse quantité, quoi.
Et donc les stocks, ils sont où? Est-ce que tu peux y aller?
Alors les stocks, bon, ils sont limités maintenant. Bon, en tout cas, les stocks sont un peu dispersés. Hein. Donc on a une première zone où on a toute l'eau, une grosse partie de l'eau, on va dire 70% de l'eau qui est stockée sur les premiers mètres. Après, on distribue tout ce qui est alimentaire. Et tout ce qui est alimentaire sont centralisés sur un emplacement bien précis pour qu'on puisse pas trop se disperser au niveau alimentation.
D'accord. Et alors, toi, tu es un ancien marathonien et aujourd'hui tu ne cours plus, mais tu décides.
Voilà, d'une autre manière, je participe à une autre manière à un marathon, quoi. Donc voilà. Donc ça fait 4 ans que je suis bénévole pour ASO. Et voilà, et maintenant j'ai eu la chance de pouvoir profiter de remplacer une personne qui s'occupait d'un ravitaillement. Donc maintenant, je suis parti.
Où est-ce que tu as couru déjà? Où est-ce que tu as couru? Tu as parcouru le monde. Raconte-nous un peu.
J'ai eu la chance de courir. J'ai fait 2 fois Paris, j'ai fait Berlin, Amsterdam, Porto, New York, et ça, puis bon, La Rochelle. Mais voilà, donc j'ai fait les plus beaux marathons, on va dire. Paris et New York, voilà. C'est les plus beaux. Voilà.
Qu'est-ce qu'il faut manger? Est-ce qu'il faut manger sur tout le long de la course? Raconte-moi.
Après, c'est chacun. Voilà, qu'est-ce que tu veux manger?
C'est ouf, c'est dingue.
C'est dingue, voilà.
C'est dingue. Merci.
Ouais, tu vois, il y en a qui sont pas du tout sérieux, donc sérieux. Voilà, ils ont le temps de rigoler, c'est bien. Ça l'esprit marathon. Voilà.
Alors il faut manger quoi? Tous les 5 km?
Parce que faut boire des petites gorgées d'eau souvent, voilà, et manger au 5e kilomètre, quoi. Tous les 5 kilomètres, faut manger, quoi. Bon, pour dire que le corps s'habitue, il faut pas que le corps il vienne en manque de quelque chose, quoi. De glucides, voilà.
C'est pour ça que les aliments ici sont choisis en conséquence.
Voilà, en conséquence, voilà. Puis après, on fait un briefing avec ASO, qu'est-ce qu'on a eu de trop, qu'est-ce qu'on n'a pas eu assez, qu'est-ce que les coureurs ont apprécié ou pas, voilà. Donc après, c'est toujours, on refait des briefings après. Voilà.
Et alors, est-ce que tu peux me dire, là, il y a combien de volontaires? C'est des gens qui viennent d'où? Qui viennent de...
T'as des Parisiens, il y a des Picards, on va dire des Picards des Hauts-de-France, qui viennent de Compiègne. On a une vingtaine de Compiègne, il y a beaucoup de Parisiens, donc on a des nationalités il y a des Chinois, des Vietnamiens, des Portugais, on a des Polonais, Français bien sûr, voilà.
Et alors c'est pourquoi vous êtes là? C'est pour l'amour de la course, l'amour du marathon, ou qu'est-ce que c'est?
Tout le monde on aime donner, voilà. Faut savoir donner pour recevoir, donc voilà. On a su courir les marathons, là, on aimait bien qu'on ait des bénévoles, et là si on peut redonner un peu de plaisir aux gens et les soutenir, parce que là au 30e il faut être là pour les appeler, leur dire allez c'est bien, on est là, faut continuer, et c'est une belle épreuve, quoi.
Et alors en termes de logistique ensuite il y a tout ça à arranger, est-ce que
donc on est avec ASO, on est avec la ville de Paris, donc la ville de Paris s'occupe de tout ce qui est nettoyage, recyclage. Parce que c'est vrai qu'il faut parler aussi, c'est qu'on, tu vois, là, les gens, on est là pour trier aussi, donc il faut aussi voir aussi l'environnement, donc on trie le plastique, les cartons, l'alimentaire, on essaie de trier pour pouvoir, faut penser à tout, quoi. Faut penser à la planète, quoi. Donc on travaille avec la ville de Paris, avec ASO, et voilà, quoi. Donc et puis on a des associations qui sont là pour ramasser les bouchons. Donc les bouchons servent pour plein de choses, pour des projets, donc ils revendent les bouchons, voilà, c'est bien. Donc on essaie de recycler tout, quoi. Voilà.
Merci beaucoup,
je te remercie bien.
Parfait.
À bientôt.
À tout à l'heure. Je termine.
À tout à l'heure.
And we're about to start. You look great. Don't worry. In fact, it's suspiciously great. Hello? C'est bon, Florent? Welcome back to the finish line, and we're with
Rochelle Gannon. Hello.
And you've just finished your first marathon.
Yes.
Where are you from?
From Oregon originally.
What brings you to Paris?
The marathon, and I live down in Provence, so I made the big trek north just for the event.
Did it live up to your expectations, or are you thinking never again?
Don't ask me now. The pain was a lot, but the endorphins are pretty amazing, so it feels good. Feels so good.
And just so this is your first marathon, is it your last?
I will answer that question after a couple beers.
Congratulations, you've earned them.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so there you have it. People from around the world. And by the way, there are competitors from 145 nations. If you want to react, it's on the hashtag Schneider Electronic. And by the way, we also have people in the crowd, not just Peggy, who is at kilometer 30, but Baptiste. Baptiste, are you still Place de la Concorde?
Yes, François, on the north bank of the Seine River. We are located at around kilometer 25, which is it's starting to get pretty difficult for some runners. Of course, the best runners already went through a long time ago. But now you can see also some people cramping up. And we also have a lot of people cheering up, you know, like here next to me. I'm going to talk to some of them. Hello! Where do you come from?
We come from USA, Chicago.
Chicago, from US.
And New York.
New York! But did you just came here in purpose, or you live in Paris?
No, I came here to see my friend Ron. Yeah.
And did you go through already?
She's almost done.
Oh, really? Almost at the finish?
Almost there.
Wow. Okay. And so, do you have a way to track your friends or your relatives to know where they are now on the race?
On the app. We track them on the app.
Can you show me, please?
We downloaded the app. Bien sûr.
And it works great.
Oh yeah. Là-bas. Ici.
So which means like you can see where your people are located now, your relatives, right?
These are our children. One here and one here.
Wow.
Ici and ici.
And did you see them when they went through here?
We found them and we were able to track them and they came by.
Okay.
And now we're going to go see them at Bois de Boulogne.
Okay, good luck. Thanks, bye-bye. Okay, so a lot of people here cheering up their relatives. We're going to try to talk to some runners. Oh, hold on. It starts to be difficult for some of them. Hello, where do you come from?
From South Africa.
From South Africa. Is that the first time you have been doing the marathon here?
Yes, first time.
How do you feel now?
Wonderful, yes.
You think we will finish it?
Oh, definitely. I need that beautiful medal.
Okay, good luck for everything. Thank you. Okay, so you can see all these people going under kind of on the road, on the main one, which is on the north bank of this Seine River, and now they are going towards Musée d'Orsay, which is let's say 500 meters away. So, okay, so I leave you there, François. Back to you.
Yeah, we're at the finish line, and you can see it, the scenes of joy, especially if we could turn around and see people who are finishing all at the same time here. Just what we've gone 5 hours and 10 minutes. And the scene here at the finish line is often one of elation. Sometimes there are tears. For a lot of people, this is months and months, sometimes years, building up to this moment. Just to remind you, the Schneider Electric Paris Marathon, it's more than just a French race. It's 145 nations represented, 55,000 plus runners this year. Among those 55,000 runners, you have a median age for the men of 41 and for the women of 40. So, and we have seen literally all ages taking part in this race today. Let's see if we can grab someone who's just finishing here at this particular moment. Lots of selfies, by the way. People registering the moment here. Let's speak to this young gentleman, sir. Do you have a second? All right. Well, we've tried. Sir, do you have a minute? Congratulations.
Thank you kindly.
Where are you from?
I'm from Newcastle in England, so I've come a long way.
Your first marathon?
10th.
10th marathon.
Yeah, and I'm an old age pensioner, 65. So it's not my fastest time, but it'll do. I'm happy. Yeah.
Was it worth it coming over to Paris for a marathon if it's your 10th?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the first marathon I've done overseas outside the UK. And the atmosphere is really good. A bit squashed in places, but great fun. Love the people.
And 65, are people telling you to slow down?
My wife. But no, you've got to keep going while you can.
All right. And what was the hardest part today?
I think around about 18, 20 miles where the course is quite constricted, so a lot of people squashed as we're going under the underpasses, so it's difficult kind of manoeuvring your way through. And the last mile is always a bit of a challenge, but I'm here.
But you're here. All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you kindly.
All right. Take care.
See you again.
All right. All right. We could cross over to Peggy. Runners complaining about the last mile, the last couple of kilometers being difficult. But I've spoken to quite a few Paris Marathon runners, and, well, they all say the same thing. There may not be Heartbreak Hill like in Boston, but that kilometer 30 is a killer. Peggy Briguère is there.
Okay, I am still in the kilometer 30. I am still in the kilometer 30, and as you see, they just installed maybe 1 hour ago a water pump because it's quite hot here, and I see a lot of people little bit weak and they want to rest, and they want they have some injuries, and it's for that I am near the emergency office. There are different offices like that, these different tents all the long of the way, and I am with Jean-Yann. Jean-Yann prefer to speak in French. So bonjour Jean-Yann, vous travaillez, vous occupez du dispositif tout le long du dispositif de secours tout le long du marathon. Est-ce que vous pouvez m'expliquer un petit peu comment ça se passe? Combien vous êtes? Combien il y a de tentes?
Aujourd'hui, c'est le plus gros dispositif en France pour la Croix-Rouge, puisqu'on compte aujourd'hui pour la journée 500 personnes sur le dispositif, avec un dispositif de secours kilomètres au cas où on aurait besoin en urgence de prendre en charge une personne en arrêt cardio-respiratoire. Et tous nos dispositifs sont prévus pour la prise en charge de victimes potentielles, légères, moyennes, voire graves, puisqu'il y a également 2 postes médicalisés qui sont là avec des moyens médicaux qui peuvent se déplacer également sur site, mais une prise en charge qui va du simple malaise au risque maximal.
Il y a 2 bateaux sur la Seine, 2 bateaux, parce qu'on est près de la Seine, et des coureurs pour soit décider de plonger, soit tout simplement s'effondrer dans la Seine.
Il y a du secours nautique qui est prévu systématiquement, parce que le parcours fait le long de la Seine évidemment. Donc on a deux embarcations avec des sauveteurs spécialisés, et on a également une équipe équestre qui fonctionne sur le bois de Boulogne et dans le bois de Vincennes, de manière à également faire de la prévention et intervenir rapidement sur le dispositif.
Est-ce que vous acceptez qu'on aille voir un peu ce qui se passe dans la tente? Let's see inside the tent, because I don't know, yeah, there are some people who are suffering. And je voudrais comme équipement, quels sont les médicaments, les pansements, qu'est-ce que vous pouvez nous montrer?
Ici, on est sur un dispositif de tente légère, de poste de secours léger. C'est-à-dire qu'on a la possibilité de faire une prise en charge de victimes pour des de quoi faire des pansements, des bandages, etc. Et dès que ça va devenir beaucoup plus important, dans ce cas-là, on a un bilan qui est passé au centre de coordination avec des médecins et des infirmiers qui sont disponibles. On passe un bilan et en fonction de la situation, on a la possibilité d'avoir une équipe médicale qui se déplace sur le dispositif. En tout cas sur le local ici, sur la tente où vous êtes.
Et alors qu'est-ce que vous avez comme équipement médical?
C'est du matériel de premier secours, au même titre que les sapeurs-pompiers, donc des sacs d'intervention, de l'oxygénothérapie, puis tout ce qui concerne le premier soin avec des bandages, tout le classique qu'on peut avoir, de manière beaucoup plus importante. Et puis vous avez ici tous les snogs, ce qu'on appelle des snogs, qui sont également les endroits où on peut prendre en charge les victimes.
Très bien, merci beaucoup Jean-Yann. François, it's for you. Here we are, still taking care about people who are in the kilometer 30. François, it's for you.
On ira au t-shirt. Je ferai une petite interview très vite. Et après, on ira au ménage. Oh, we're live on air. Okay, we're the joys of being live. Here we are at the where the runners have already crossed the finish line, and you can see them walking. Some of them painfully. They've gone past the first aid booths, and over here they're picking up their T-shirts. And let's speak maybe to one of the volunteers. Do you speak English?
No.
Vous êtes là depuis quelle heure, madame?
Depuis 7 heures.
She's been here since 7 o'clock this morning, and merci. And she's been one of the volunteers handing out these T-shirts according to size. And we're going to try to make our way a little bit further up to where the medals are handed out. Again, we were saying we were saying how it's always watch out. Oh, watch your step there. Yes, as you can see, there are cramps when you run the marathon. And, how are you doing down there?
Yeah,
Struggling. Did you guys run the marathon together?
No, I just saw he's a GB runner, so stopped to chat to him. Very generous guy helping me out here.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Oxford. Live in London, but I study in Oxford as well.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay. Does it seem like a good idea running 41 kilometers at this point?
Yeah, because it's finished now, I guess.
Great fun, mate. You should try it one day.
Many thanks. Good luck, guys. Drink plenty of water. So there we are. We're at the finish area. We're after the first, as you can see, the first elation of realizing that you finished the marathon. Sometimes those cramps, in fact, do set in. As we make our way up to where the medals are, let's just tell you, we're going to speak to one man for whom it's the fourth Paris marathon in a row. And you can react, by the way, on the hashtag Schneider Electric or the hashtag Life is On. He's the head of human resources for Schneider Electric. Paris marathon in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. But I can tell you, every year it's more difficult. At least I've done better than the other years, so I'm quite happy with that, but it's quite tough. But the weather was beautiful. There are so many people everywhere in Paris, all on the track, so it was really a great race today.
And the weather getting warmer after all these days of cold, was it difficult?
Yeah. You know what? I don't know what happened in Paris, but it's always cold the week before the marathon. But every year, the weekend of the marathon, it starts to be hot. So I guess not that good for the runners, but at least for the people around, it's pretty good. But it was quite hot in the second part. Yes.
Olivier Blum, what is it about the Paris Marathon and Schneider Electric? You've got so many runners, so many volunteers.
Well, for us, it's a beautiful story because it has started the first year as a kind of sponsorship story. And we realized more and more that it was as good for the external than for internal. And yes, indeed, we have more than 5,000 people who are part of the Green Runners, who are part of the party today, who are either customer of Schneider, employee of Schneider, family of Schneider employees. So it's a great, family event for all of us today.
Do you wind up eating, sleeping, and talking marathon in the weeks that build up?
Oh, yeah, of course. Wherever you go at Schneider, in France, or even everywhere in the world, you have always at least one person in your team who is going to run. So that creates a lot of momentum inside the company. Everyone supports you in your training, cheering, sending you a lot of WhatsApp message before, after. So that's really a great event for us. We are so happy.
One final question for you. This is the first marathon since Paris was awarded the Olympics for 2024. Your thoughts on what you're contributing, especially with going green?
Well, look, for us, we are happy that it's one of the first marathon in the world that will be carbon neutral. But on top of that, we are at Schneider Electric pushing for more gender equality in the world. And we are quite happy with ISO that together we are making this marathon much more gender equal. And the fact that especially this year, the elite runners, the female elite runners, have started the race before to arrive at the same time than the male, to be on TV, to have the ceremony on TV. I mean, we are really, really proud to be associated to this event at Schneider.
Remind us again, your finishing time?
3:46, I think. I'm not sure.
Congratulations, Olivier.
Very much. Thank you.
Yeah, we're just at the finish line on Avenue Foch after the Schneider Electric Paris Marathon, and you heard there Schneider Electric's Olivier Blum. He's probably had his shower by now. As you can see, people making their way. By the way, that sound that you're hearing, It's not cowbells. It's the sound of medals. As we said, everybody's a winner, and everybody gets a bravo after they finished the Paris Marathon. Here we have this gentleman. Do you have a second for us, sir? Sir, do you have 1 second for us? How did it go?
México.
México.
Español no,
No,
español.
no.
Hablo francés, puro español. Pero aquí está México.
Una gran jornada.
Lo disfruté al máximo, fue algo súper. No lo había vivido, algo extraordinario. Muy bueno.
Felicitations, congratulations.
Thank you, gracias.
So, a runner there from Mexico. So, everybody, after they get their T-shirt, as you can see, now, well, getting their medals. And as we look at the rewards, let's look at what you need to earn those rewards. Peggy Bruguière.
Yes, I just ran until the 30 kilometers, and here we are welcomed by we are welcomed by some Johnny Hallyday statues. You know, Johnny Hallyday is one of the institutions here in France, and he's dead since some weeks. And there is a big fanfare, a lot of music. Welcomed by a Chicago team. I want to speak. Bonjour. Bonjour. Comment ça va?
Bah, pas très bien, mais.
Qu'est-ce qui vous dit votre corps là maintenant tout de suite? Il vous dit quoi votre corps?
Bah, de continuer.
Comment?
De continuer.
Ah, il veut continuer?
Ah bah oui.
Ah bah oui. Partir, alors. So yes, we are in the 30 kilometers. A lot of people are there. There are some marathoners. Bonjour. So I decided to run with them because I want to show you something. If it's possible for me, where. Look, there is a Poland marathonian. Excuse me? Excuse me? You speak English?
A little, yes.
Yes, you speak English. So you are from Poland?
Yes.
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 So, can you explain me how you are now?
I feel very good.
You feel good?
Yeah,
Yes.
we see what happened.
You don't look like hot or whatever.
Oh, really?
No.
I can see it.
Yes.
I hope it will be the same on the 42.
Yes, because we are now in the 31.
31? Oh, really?
Is it your first marathon, or tell me about that?
No, maybe 15.
15?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God. Everywhere in the world?
Almost. In Europe, yes.
Yes.
Yes. In America, also, yes.
You like it? You like that? Can you explain me why you like that?
I like it when I'm starting. I hate it when I'm finishing.
Oh, you hate it when you finish it?
Yes.
Why you say that? You want to run again, that's right?
Yes. I'm running because I have a team, run team, my friends running with me all the time. They are somewhere here in the front, in the back, and we meet on the finish line, and we start celebration.
Is it easy for you to speak and run in the same time?
Now, yes, maybe after 10 kilometers now.
So am I borrowing you now? I am disturbing you.
I don't think so. It's good to talk. It's like a conversation tempo.
It's good for you?
Yes.
It's good for the respiration?
Yes.
Can you explain me about that?
About what exactly?
About the fact that it's good for the body and for the running to speak and run on the same time.
Sometimes yes. I think that the running is generally good.
Yeah.
I don't think so. The marathon is good because it needs to be in good health conditions. Okay, yes, it's a long distance.
You are better than me, huh? Definitively.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, look at me.
Look at me.
No, it's okay.
Are
you with friend or?
Yes.
Poland? Yeah, where are they?
Oh, somewhere here.
Okay. Okay, I leave. What is your name?
Darek.
Tarek?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, welcome Tarek. And,
Thank you.
Go.
Thank you.
François, c'est à vous. It's for you. we run for la mucoviscidose.
Ah, on va refaire la séquence. Okay. We're back at the finish line where we're with Paul, who's just run the marathon to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis. You're a sufferer of cystic fibrosis yourself, and this is your 4th marathon.
Yes, 4th. It was hard, very hard. Very hard. As usual.
As usual.
Yes.
And yet you did it.
Yes, I finished with my friend Laurent.
With Laurent who's over here. You ran to support Paul pour soutenir.
Je porte l'eau et je suis là pour l'encourager tout le long de la course et lui donner le rythme. Ouais.
So Laurent was running as setting the pace, running as the rabbit with the water, and you were with him the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
So you trained together. How long have you been training for this race?
It was hard this year to train me because I'm sick. I was sick last month. It was difficult. So 4 hours, 11 today, and last time we do 4 hours 2 years ago. So it's okay for us. The goal was to finish today.
And to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis.
Yes, and it is great because of a lot of people follow us.
Yeah, we saw your family was here a minute ago.
Friends, family, and children who live with his disease, and so many people.
All right.
So many people.
Well, congratulations. Admiration. Laurent, congratulations to you as well.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy the rest of your day, gentlemen. And by the way, it's important. People have a goal when they're running the marathon. In the case here, it's to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis, but it's also the challenge of again, as we were saying earlier. Sometimes it's an environmental challenge, as it's been for Schneider Electric. Earlier, Baptiste Valoz spoke to Schneider Electric's Chief Marketing Officer, Chris Leong.
I'm Chris Leong, CMO of Schneider Electric. Welcome to the Schneider Electric Paris Marathon, where we have 55,000 runners from all around the world. We are very proud to be the sponsor of this event, where we celebrate the human strength of courage, determination, and passion. The energy in Paris is unbelievable during this day. And we are super proud to have 5,900 green Schneider runners from our customers, from our employees, and from all our partners to be joining this amazing event. So, please join us in Paris every year because life is on during Schneider Electric Paris Marathon.
I have one additional question, if I can. What are the values of such an event? And does this value match with Schneider Electric values?
We are super proud to be part of the Schneider Electric Paris Marathon because we believe in common values of the human spirit, of determination, of courage, of persistence in finishing the race.
Yeah, on the hashtag Schneider Electric or on the hashtag Life is On, you can comment on the concept of a clean marathon. A clean marathon, it means they want it to be carbon neutral by next year, 2019, ahead of the Olympics, which will be staged here in Paris in 2024. So it's not and a clean marathon means more than 1,000 selective sorting points throughout the race, 520,000 water bottles, which are, of course, fully recyclable, and hybrid vehicles. So that's just some of the ways in which they're trying to make it a cleaner marathon, a cleaner event in any case. As you know, when it comes to the Olympics, the French candidacy insisting on how they wanted these to be environmentally friendly games in 2024. And Schneider Electric and the Paris Marathon really subscribing to that philosophy. For more now, though, let's see what's going on elsewhere inside of the race. Baptiste Valoz, where are you right now?
As you can see, the beautiful Seine rivers flows very peacefully next to the runners. We are here in the Petit Palais Gardens, the Jardin du Petit Palais, le pont de la Concorde next to us over there. And now we're gonna have a look on the race. Hold on. So here you have the people who plan to run actually the marathon, the Schneider Electric Paris Marathon, in more than 4 hours and so. I'm gonna try to risk my life and to cross. Okay. So here you can see the runners, and we're gonna try to talk to some of them. Hello, where do you come from?
De la Réunion.
De la
Île de la Réunion.
Île de la Réunion.
Oui.
C'est votre premier marathon?
C'est mon 20e d'affilée de Paris.
20e marathon. Il vous reste combien de kilomètres là? Vous avez
Oh
calculé?
là, je regarde pas.
Je dirais
une
petite
dizaine.
quinzaine.
Une dizaine, ouais.
Ça va, vous le sentez bien aujourd'hui?
Impeccable, impeccable.
C'est quoi votre objectif?
Bah finir là, déjà, c'est bon. Finir,
bon?
oui.
Allez, courage, courage.
Merci.
We're gonna keep talking with some people, cheering the runners here. Bonjour, you speak French? Français? English? Français? Vous venez d'où?
Paris.
De Paris, d'accord. Et c'est la première fois que vous venez voir le marathon?
Oui.
D'accord. Vous en avez fait vous-même ou?
Pas du tout.
Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez les enfants?
Super. Super.
C'est super, vous aimeriez faire ça un jour?
Oui. Oui.
Avec un objectif de temps ou pas?
Pas forcément.
Il n'y a pas que deux enfants.
Il n'y a pas que?
Deux enfants. Oui, c'est super, monsieur.
Okay, so here we're back to the race. So these people now plan to run the marathon in around 5 hours. Of course, the best runners already arrived a long time ago. You can see the Place de la Concorde just behind me. Back to you, François.
Thanks for that, Baptiste Pavlos, and we're with Sharon.
Yes.
Where are you from?
From England, from Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Yes.
Now, this is your 7th marathon.
Yes, 7th. Yes, London. Yes, I did London. I've done an Ironman. I've done Polar Circle. I've done the one in Disney. One off-road called the Ox.
Sharon, you know there are simpler ways to see the world.
There's simpler ways to get a T-shirt, isn't there? But hey, Paris is a lovely city, so we're glad we're here. So thank you.
Okay, so what's the program? How many days in advance do you arrive? What do you make a trip of it, right?
Yeah, we arrived on Friday and come back Monday. So just a short weekend, unfortunately. But we had the city tour yesterday, which was fantastic. We enjoyed that, and it's good. So making the most of our short time here, and we'll be back. We'll be back.
So you head back to Bournemouth on Monday.
Yes.
And what's the schedule for tonight now that you've finished?
Oh, we're going to Rue de Princess. Is it Princess?
Yeah, in the Latin Quarter. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where the party is, apparently.
Okay. All right.
That's what we're going to do.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Well done. Okay. So there you have it. People do make a weekend of it, and they really sometimes they come for a whole week. They bring the family. The marathon is an adventure that involves not just the runner, but a whole support crew, as we've been seeing with some of those who are finishing on what is a warm day after the cold and the rain that we've had for the last week, well, for the last 6 months, if you will. The sun has come out for the marathon, and that is good news, but it can also be bad news. A runner prefers, well, an overcast sky to sunshine if they want to be able to get it to the finish line in optimal conditions. Of course, it's not raining. That's good news. Peggy, how are they holding up where you are?
I just crossed the kilometer 30, and people are still smiling and they are still happy to be there. But I think it's because everything here is organized to keep them smiling and to keep them running. Here there is, this mall. We call this the mall of the 30 kilometers because it's here that your bodies say you stop, and so they invite some nice and sexy dancer to motivate all the runners. So everyone is very happy. I continue to show you what's happened after, but and because it's almost summer here in Paris, I mean, maybe it's only spring, but they put a lot of water pump during in each maybe 1 or 2 kilometers, and the runners, they really enjoy it. They really like it. So let's see if we can go just inside. No, it's not good for the. Hello. Hello, do you speak English? Yes. How are you?
Fine. I have a bad knee, but I love being here in Paris anyway. Yes. So I'm just taking the finish line and get the medal and the T-shirt.
Where do you come from?
Sweden.
You come from Sweden?
Sweden, yes.
Is it your first marathon? Tell me about that.
No, it's not my first. It's my second. I've been in New York before. So this is the second one. But I have a bad knee, so I must come back and do it better next year.
And do you like the marathon in Paris? What is different from New York and Paris?
I don't know. It's very beautiful buildings all over the place, and I like it. But I can't speak in any French, so it's difficult.
You are a lot of foreign people here. You come with some friends, with your family?
I'm coming with Springtime Travel. It's a travel agency in Sweden.
And so now you decided to stop to run, or maybe you will resume the...
Now I'm just walking to the finish line and get my T-shirt and medal, and I will come back maybe next year and do it better.
Are you proud of yourself right now?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not running. But if I get to the finish line, I will be happy. Anyway, yeah.
Do you want to run with me now? Let's go.
I can try. I have pain in my
name?
Ulrika.
Sorry?
Oh, Ulrika.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
People are very tired here. Back to you, François.
5 hours, and 39 minutes since the runners set out for the Schneider Electric Paris Marathon. And it is, again, as we were saying, everyone's a winner. It's quite impressive, the scenes here. A lot of people at this stage of the race running the race in groups from all over the world. We're seeing them arriving. In some cases in better shape than others.
Hello.
You speak English?
Yes, just a little, but I have to run for the concert.
It's your first marathon?
It's my third marathon.
Third marathon?
Yes. And the both in Paris last year and this year.
What gave you this great idea to run the marathon?
The great idea is to care the children for the cancer, and his family helped me to this cause.
So you were running a sponsored race for the fight against cancer. You're with a friend here?
Yes.
From my side, it's my first marathon, and I'm running for the challenge.
And first marathon, running in this case for the fight against cancer. Together, we'll take a picture. Here we go.
It was very, very difficult this day.
Yeah.
Because the warm and the warm and the sun is really very, very difficult.
The sun was difficult today.
Yes, and not wind and.
Tell me about running together.
Okay. Yes, together. Yes.
What does it make it easier when you run with friends?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's fun. It's funnier too. Yes.
Funnier? How is it funnier?
When we get together? No. Ah yes, funnier. No, but it's help us really. It's help to 70%.
Well, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and all right, you too. Yeah, there you see it. The marathon, a solitary event, but also a team event. Go ahead. And yeah, she's picking up her T-shirt there after finishing the race. There you have it. That's going to wrap it up for us here for our coverage of the Schneider Electric Paris Marathon. Thanks so much for your comments on the hashtag Schneider Electric and the hashtag Life is On. You can keep commenting. Also want to thank Peggy Bruyère, who's been with those in the moment where you need, well, the most courage there at that point in the marathon where you hit that wall at kilometer 30. Baptiste Favlos, who has been our roving reporter for this race. And again, as you can see, a lot of people in pain, none harboring any regrets as they conclude this Paris Marathon. Thank you for joining us here.